Hi, my name's Yoon. Have you ever worked hard on your project and then asked for feedback from other peers, only to get short and not very constructive responses like, great job or I like it? You're probably not alone. Today, I'm going to talk about how my solution can potentially have a positive impact on students and faculty's peer feedback experience. This is Tina. She's a graduate student at NIU studying educational technology. She's taking a project-based class in user experience design taught by Professor Rosalina. Every week, she gets tasked to exchange feedback with other classmates. As she's wrapping up research phase in her project, she would like to get more feedback from other classmates. But Tina is not very experienced in exchanging feedback, leaving her lacking skills in crafting quality feedback. This gives her low self-efficacy, feeling that she's not competent enough to give quality feedback to other peers. Also, this self-imposed impression of herself gives a perception that her peers' feedback are not as important as professors' feedback as well. Plus, she feels anxiety whenever she's providing anyone with feedback because she's afraid of social consequences. So she ends up holding back her honest feedback. Additionally, she finds herself not as motivated to engage in peer feedback process. After getting feedback on her work, she finds it hard to match feedback that she received. If more than one platform is involved, it's hard to get feedback organized and reflect them onto your work timely. This is Professor Rosalina. She values peer feedback process and thinks it has a lot of value to it, so she's been incorporating it into her teaching. But Professor Rosalina feels like there's a room for improvement when it comes to facilitating the peer feedback session. First of all, there's too much administrative tasks to go through, so there's less time for her to actually come up with rubrics or feedback questions that actually matter to them. Also, she struggles with low motivation among students towards peer feedback process. How might we help students in higher education craft quality peer feedback in a community where they feel safe and empowered? Community Garden is a web platform with a Chrome extension where students help each other with their feedback by providing guidance and scaffolds as they write it. Also, Community Garden is a place for faculties to manage peer feedback activities within classes more effectively. A virtual assistant named Leafy helps students as they write down feedback based on the RISE model. RISE model consists of 4 tiers: reflect, inquire, suggest, and elevate, which is based on Bloom's taxonomy. The 4 tiers prompt students to reflect, then build their constructive analysis re-inquiry, providing suggestions to help elevate each other's work. Also, Leafy provides faculties and students with resources regarding peer feedback throughout their experience in Community Garden. Now, let me walk you through how Community Garden can be blended into peer feedback workflow. Let's say Professor Rosalina is trying to assign a peer feedback assignment within Design Process for Learning class so students can exchange feedback on their work from this week. This is a group page. As an administrator of this group, the professor can either invite new people or create a new assignment. Also, she can get a glimpse of assignments she created. To create an assignment, she'll need to fill out details of the new assignment. She'll be asked if she's going to be using Leafy for students or Peer Feedback Assistant, and she'll add her rubrics or peer feedback questions if needed. You can use text, scale, or yes or no questions as a feedback question. Here, she can pick between either live session or custom session depending on her need. Now, I'll walk you through how a student like Tina might use Community Garden. After getting an invitation or a group code from her professor, she can sign up for Community Garden and her group. On the group page, she can see members of the group and assignments. She wants to complete tasks for this week's assignment, so she clicks on the button to open the assignment. On the assignment page on the left side, she can see progress of the other members, which is marked as leaves for anonymity. On the right side, she can see tasks that are due in more details. From there, she can complete tasks. She clicks on Submit button to submit her work. After submitting her work, she can add footnotes about in what particular things that she wants to get feedback on. After that, she wants to complete the next task, which is to give feedback to one or more of her classmates, and she will be receiving feedback from other classmates as well. As she clicks on the Give Feedback button, a new tab opens up with Alice's paper on the left side, which is a randomly selected assignment among classmates, and Feedback tab on the right side. As someone who hasn't given any feedback to her yet, she can only see the professor's model feedback, even though there are 2 other classmates who left feedback already. From here, she can write down her feedback. She can reference either footnotes or provided rubrics. Also, she can annotate some parts of Alice's paper to make more specific suggestions. As she's writing down, Leafy will appear at the end of the sentence. If you hover over it, it will give you some guidance about writing more constructive feedback with prompts and examples. You can make it disappear by moving the cursor out of the box. When she's about to post her feedback, and if the feedback is too short, this short message appears to encourage her to write more feedback with the help of Leafy. After posting it, she will be able to see her own feedback and feedback from other people. After giving feedback, she will be able to check out other classmates' submitted work and give feedback on them as well. On the Results tab, she can check out feedback that she has given or received from other people and comment or react on them. She will also have an opportunity to reflect on her work based on feedback that she has received. As you have seen so far, Community Garden is a web platform that helps students with crafting quality feedback in a community where they feel safe and empowered. By having more opportunities to practice giving and receiving feedback with scaffolds, students will be able to gradually acknowledge values of peer feedback activities. Eventually, it can potentially boost their critical thinking skill and ability to reflect on their work based on feedback received, which are important skills as a professional or in life in general. Also, it can fortify a supportive and collaborative atmosphere of a student community where they are trying to help each other. Thank you.